This just in. White guys who say no cap are gay. Why don't we start with a motivating message to our audience? Look.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube to try and like motivate myself to get more healthy. So I just want to try it out.
What kind of videos you're watching?
Just motivational videos to, get me all motivated.
Joe Rogan like cutting down an elk?
Yeah, with like music in the background. So I just wanted to try my hand at motivating our audience. And this is...
What are you trying to motivate them to do?
Be better.
Healthy?
Better.
Just in all regards.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter as long as they're motivated.
All right.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
All right, here we go. This is what I wrote it down.
Okay.
And so just let me know
when I feel
how
motivated.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's quick, so you should get motivated fairly fast if I did my job. There's a lot of people out there who absolutely hate your fucking guts. What'd you think?
It feels right.
Let me do it again.
Okay.
Hey, there's a lot of people out there, and they absolutely hate your fucking guts. Look, I'm one of them.
So that second part, I'm one of them, wasn't on the first one.
Oh. I mean,
is that part of the motivation?
It was it was improvised.
I feel like it took away from the motivation.
It did.
Yeah.
It took away. Okay.
Yeah, it was more motivational before you said that.
Were you getting there though?
I was getting there the first time.
Okay. So if I was like, look, there's a lot of people out there and they absolutely hate your fucking guts. Motivated?
Yeah. A little bit. I don't know why or what, but I'm like, well, then I got to try all the harder then.
I just got to do more of it.
Thank you for that motivation.
I thought it was a good way to open up the show. You said bring your A game.
It's what I needed.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever, and be honest, this is for the internet, everybody has a past. We all have a past, so don't be judgmental, you freaking prick.
Ooh, that was motivation.
Yeah.
That was motivation.
I felt it.
Gave me goosebumps.
I'm gonna be honest. It's motivational to say it too.
Yeah.
It feels like,
doesn't it? Yeah, your heart beats a little bit.
So okay, just don't be. All right.
Okay.
Have you ever taken a whipped cream bottle and sucked the nitrous for stony type of purposes?
Whip hits.
Yeah,
dude, we used to do those constantly.
Really?
Yeah. Have you ever bought
I've never done it.
Me neither.
No, but you can be honest. This is a safe space because I told everybody to not be judgmental.
Yeah. No, I have.
And they won't take anything we say out of context. So you can be 100%. You've done it.
I'm going to be honest, guys. I have done it.
You don't anymore.
I have done it. I've done it.
Recent?
I mean, we have a can of whipped cream, Ready Whip, right in my fridge. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do, Levi?
So
just throw it away?
So it gets you high? Or what? What's it do?
Just like lightheaded and goofy for like 5 seconds.
Okay, so you've never
not enough time to even hit the floor.
You've never done it like a person who's like actually addicted to inhalants.
No, no, I didn't even think that was a thing until you said it, and it makes sense. But I didn't think you could be.
You just tried to take a hit, and then you were like, "Oh, I feel lightheaded."
Whoa!
And then you went into your mouth and just. All right. Well, the reason I bring that up, is that
wait, you have never though?
I never have.
Okay, sorry. What were you saying?
I just I'm all for dumping in the mouth. I'm afraid of stuff like that because
I'm all for dumping in the mouth.
I'm afraid of stuff
The
like
Levi Garcia story.
I'm afraid of stuff like that because I feel like it kills more brain cells than other things. I feel like if it's gonna kill brain cells, like if drugs kill brain cells, that kills the most brain cells.
You're not wrong.
So that's why I haven't done it. I'm afraid of it. Also, I don't
Yeah.
know the technique. No one ever taught me.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, in New York
Mm-hmm.
State,
Mm-hmm.
on the East Coast.
Oh.
Yeah.
New York State.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It is now illegal for anyone under 21 to buy canned whipped cream.
Finally, legislation that works.
Apparently, I mean, are they going to like lock it up in the store? Because if you want to do a whip it, go to the store, get some whipped cream, go find a corner of the store and take a hit. It's not like it stinks up the room or like, it's
Right.
easy to hide.
What happened was some congressman got sick and fucking tired of coming home,
And
like
his
probably
kids-
from Long Island,
Yeah.
and you can't get any whipped cream
Right.
out of the thing because there's no gas left. And he was like,
fuck! They
he just
sucked it all up at the store.
again! Again!
He's like, this was my whip it.
Oh, that's
Actually,
it. He just got to writing that night.
in Portland at the gas station by my house, you could literally buy in a box behind the counter.
Just see
It says whip it on the box. You could buy the CO2 from a box that's called whippets. You could literally buy whippets from the gas station.
That's pretty funny.
In Portland. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Portland's not all bad, dude. I've been saying it.
So, I know that's not going to come. This isn't going to happen over here anytime soon.
No.
Also, it's not really solving a problem unless, I mean, was it a problem? No. It was like yeah.
I mean, when the last time I heard of whippets was like 1997.
Yeah, there's like way better drugs now that kids can get their hands on. They're not desperate to go, like, they'd rather eat the whipped cream than inhale the nitrous.
But also, I think this is the last thing in New York to become illegal. Like, everything's illegal now.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't do shit. Except for murder, but like...
Imagine if you were like having an ice cream party and you went and got all the...
That's illegal.
All the ingredients and you go to the register, you do the use scan, boop, boop, and then you get to the whipped cream and it does ID check.
You get arrested.
You have to get an ID check and you're like 18 and you're just trying to like make a sundae.
Yeah.
They're like, nope.
All right, Charlie.
How many cans you got?
Yeah.
First of all, you're too young for this stuff.
Yeah. Your brain isn't fully developed.
Yeah. You want whipped cream on your... What's this whipped cream for?
I want...
Or if you get pulled over with your Sunday stuff in your car.
Yeah.
And they
Your
search the
Safeway
car.
bag.
What's this?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Yeah. What do we have here?
Yeah. It's like everybody loves doing that,
Of course.
Who doesn't like squirting freaking whipped cream into your mouth?
New York governor, whoever. And it passed. That's
If anybody
the craziest thing.
If anybody likes squirting whipped cream in their mouth the most, it's people under 21.
Thought you were gonna say politicians.
Yeah. No, they like squirting it on other people.
Yeah. They're corpses.
But people under 21.
Right.
Once you're over 27, you probably don't eat it ever again. I don't remember the last time I had canned whipped cream or even a hot fudge sundae. And if you still eat those, I'm jealous. And congratulations.
Yeah. Well, I'm
It
skeptical.
sounds really great.
If you eat those and you're an adult, I'm skeptical.
Should probably start making some better choices.
Yeah, you do have secrets, and we will find them out. Yeah, man, they're just legislating fun, and
like no more No more ice cream parties at the end of this school year.
Yeah.
Sprinkles only.
But why didn't they make Tide Pods illegal for anyone under 21 then?
Yeah.
They let him eat Tide Pods, but
What else
fucking
can you-
whipped cream is
what
off the limits?
What else can you buy that is more toxic than whipped cream?
Like a 2-foot dildo at 18?
Yeah, that's true. 18, you're not allowed to buy freaking
No,
whipped
but you're out
cream?
there buying pornography.
You can go buy pornography, but you can't buy whipped cream.
Yeah.
How are you going to even have sex without whipped cream? You got to wait till you're 21?
Oh, yeah. That's so funny. You can go to war and die. You can carry a gun into combat, handle explosives.
Cigarettes, porn.
But if you come back from like a year's tour and you're like 19 and you go to buy whipped cream, they're going to fucking kill you.
Yeah, you're trying to have...
I dare you to grab for a fucking can of Ready Whip, Private.
Yeah, you're trying to have a romantic night, lick a little whipped cream off each other.
Or yourself.
Or yourself. I mean, if you're flexible like that.
Yeah, lick it, Bendy. Canned whipped cream. Under 21. Fucking 21, dude. Cigarettes are for 18.
Yeah.
Cigarettes. What?
Yeah.
Whipped cream and alcohol
Are the same.
the only and weed, but
Yeah.
I don't know if that's legal there.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Not yet.
If they make weed illegal, or if they made weed legal and before whipped cream, weed's legal before whipped cream in New York. Also, you're a piece of shit if you have chocolate whipped cream.
Yeah.
If you have a can of those in your house, you better be using it solely for whip hits. That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's fucking shit.
Yeah.
I could understand strawberry a little bit. A little bit. Not fucking chocolate. You're a fucking animal if you put chocolate whipped cream.
The law was sponsored by New York State Senator Joseph Atabo from Queens, which quietly took effect in November of 2021. It's been illegal. No one even knew.
We're just like, wait,
This is
whipped cream now?
Yeah, since November. It's almost been a whole year that whipped cream has been illegal for people under. That's crazy.
That's so funny, though. Can you imagine how shitty of a human being you have to feel like to be a checker at a grocery store
And make someone show you their ID.
and make someone either put whipped cream back?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, then you might as well take my sprinkles and my fucking cone.
Yeah, well, that ruins
You ruined my
the
night.
Sunday party I was having.
Yeah.
Guess I'll get my mom out here so she can buy the toppings. She's going to be happy when she has to stop cleaning the house for the guests that are coming over and has to come buy whipped cream.
My whipped fucking cream for her 20-year-old son.
Yeah. Or daughter.
Or-
Imagine, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a girl.
Girls. Yeah.
Girls aren't doing whippets.
Yeah. And guys aren't doing good if you're having your mom pick you up whipped cream.
Yeah.
I can see it if you're a girl. That's kind of a cute thing. Mom, grab the whipped cream.
Grab the whipped cream. I'm too young.
We're having a Sunday tonight. You and me.
Sunday
Mom.
party, girls' night.
Whipped cream.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if guys are like, hey, Mom, I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah, it's like they're just trying to suck the joy out of New York.
Will you get me 7 bottles of whipped cream?
Ready whip?
Ready whip.
Don't ask me why.
Yeah, you're not doing good.
Don't ask me why.
You're going to do 18 whip hits and
Like
fucking croak.
Yeah, my mom buys me all the Ready Whip that I want. She doesn't even care. She knows what I'm doing with it.
Yeah, and she doesn't and she doesn't even fucking care.
We smoke weed together.
Yeah, my mom taught me how to smoke weed.
She taught me how to roll. You know, everybody who like smokes with their mom has that same story. Like, they taught me how to roll blunts or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, me and my mom smoke.
And they're always like bragging about it, but you're looking at them like,
your mom sounds like an irresponsible parent.
a very neglectful adult.
When you were 11, you started smoking with your mom?
With your mother. Biological? Foster. Biological, really?
Adopted. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. In that case. Yeah, I'm smoking with my adopted son.
Yeah, in that case, I don't give a shit. It's not my blood.
He's adopted.
Yeah. He's adopted. Chris hasn't been with us because he's pursuing his real estate career, and we wish him the best of luck.
Here.
Just put that in the middle of the episode somewhere.
Yeah.
We addressed it.
Moving on from one food anomaly to another.
The next.
Oscar Mayer introduces a hot dog flavored ice cream pop, which it's a popsicle.
Yeah.
So let's not call it an ice cream pop.
An ice cream pop.
Yeah. And it looks like a hot dog on a stick.
Uh-huh. Wait, before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
Let's I'm challenging you. Let's not make one dick joke in this segment. Not one penis joke.
Look where I paused it.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
You're just asking for us to work miracles.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, that's the challenge. Not one penis joke except that one. That was funny.
Okay.
Because come on.
How
old do you think she is?
Old enough.
Yeah, old enough to be funny. Oh, she's old enough.
Old enough to party.
Yeah, to friggin' have a pop. A frozen pop.
All right, so it has like this fake mustard on it. Like it's supposed to look like a hot dog, obviously. It's called the cold dog.
Okay.
And they put out a bunch of concoctions on their website.
Yeah.
And this is the one that they decided to make it, apparently, in real life.
Wow. Okay.
So, question number 1. Would you try...
Put it in my butt.
Would you try a cold dog?
Would I try a cold dog? Yeah. Of course.
Like a whole one? Or would you just want to taste it?
I just want to taste it.
Yeah.
I just want to see what it tastes
we could
like.
share one.
I just want to see if it fits. The Oscar Mayer cold dog. That's the worst fucking thing. You might as well put chocolate whipped cream on it. It's fucking gross. That's disgusting.
Yeah, all it is like what's in an Oscar Mayer hot dog blended up with like ice,
right?
And then frozen so it's a little bit bigger than a normal hot dog. It's got to taste terrible.
It's pinkish.
Yeah, it looks
it's like not even pink, like a bright pink, like a cartoon hot dog.
Yeah.
No, it looks like a fucking pale like a hot dog that sat in the sun for like 10 minutes.
They also didn't make it like not hot dog flavored, just looks like a hot dog. It tastes like hot dog water, I'm sure.
That's what it is. It's frozen hot dog water.
Exactly.
Why stick to hot dogs on a bun when you can try a cold dog on a stick like a wiener flavored popsicle, only creamier? It's not nice to talk with your mouth full, especially if the nicest thing you can say is, it's not horrible. The cold dog was inspired by Oscar Mayer's Stupid or Genius campaign, featuring imaginary items like a hot dog rake and a hot dog cake. But they decided to make the cold dog a short...
Also, did this lady get grandfathered into CNN?
I was going to say.
Just hire her because this is the most like... First of all, she's like in her late 50s. And it seems like... she's in
late 50s?
You don't think she's in her late 50s?
She's in her 60s, dude.
Okay, I was trying to be nice.
Like upper 60s, too. Not like...
I mean, she's trying not... But regardless... Do you think she just got hired at CNN, or is she like an OG?
Oh, no. She knows secrets.
That's
why she's there.
Have you ever seen her on...
No, she's doing stories about the cold dog, Levi. She's not hitting breaking news.
Did you think this was an ageism hire?
No, I think she was probably...
Listen to her report.
One of the first 3 employees, and she knows secrets about the higher-ups. All of them. That's why she's there.
Listen to her reporting.
The wiener flavored popsicle.
They've redecorated the Oscar Mayer Wiener Wienermobile for the debut of the cold dog.
It's the most abrasive freaking news story I've ever heard.
I feel like I'm being scolded by my mom.
It's like she's doing the news from when the news was
The new.
her generation, you
Yeah.
know. Everybody's tried it. Like
Yeah.
all like robotic and like next we move on to da-da.
Yeah.
And it's like she's doing it but not well, so it's just like aggressive.
Right.
And she's looks like a zombie.
She looks
Stringy
terrifying. Screen capture that one because she looks like a poltergeist. She looks like if Tim Dillon put on a death wig and some lipstick and like a powdered
Yeah,
face.
I'm wondering because you know how CNN has like gotten a revamp. They got new people in charge. and
Oh,
they're-
you think they hired this thing?
That's what I'm wondering. Where did she come from?
Mordor,
How did
bro.
She, yeah. How did she get the
Straight
Oscar
from
Mayer?
Saruman.
How did she get the Oscar Mayer Wiener story on CNN? You know,
She came out of the volcano and was like, "I want to do the news."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Fuck."
she's the only one who was like willing to try the hot dog popsicle. That's
I'll
why.
try it.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to do the voiceover then. The Oscar Mayer.
I don't want to do voiceovers.
It even has mustard on the hot.
Yeah. She's just like super pissed.
It's not nice to talk with your mouth full, especially if the nicest thing you can
Shut the fuck up, Janine.
It's not nice to talk with your mouth full, especially if the only thing you can think to say is, "It's not bad."
Yeah. It's not terrible.
Yeah. I mean, as far as a hot dog popsicle goes, not terrible is the best you can ask for, I think.
Yeah, but I mean, not okay.
I also don't believe her that it's not terrible. I think it tastes disgusting.
Yeah, it's
She just
awful.
wasn't willing to like gag
Puke on camera.
yeah, or just or not puke. No, the worst case scenario is not puking and just gagging. Just yeah, just the and then not puking
You just take a bite, you chew it, and go.
on camera as they're watching you.
Like, turn it off.
What do you
Give me
think?
Give me a sec.
What
Says
do you
nothing.
think?
This isn't related.
Rate it. Rate it. 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Is it 5-star?
It's a 9. It's
Is
a
it
9.
5-star? You voted for it.
Yeah, it was.
This was a
delicious.
genius idea. Oscar Mayer, genius or stupid. You voted genius, and here we are. We have the proof. Was it awesome?
Yeah. I'm so glad I did it.
Yeah. A hot dog popsicle is the most penis-like popsicle you could eat.
And un-American. Very un-American way to eat a popsicle.
You mean a hot dog? Hot dogs are American.
That's what I meant. I mean, they're both
It's
American.
sacrilege for hot dogs.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I would agree. I would tend to agree with that.
Yeah. On top of it being a fucking penile.
Yeah, literally. The
Yeah.
color of a
The
skin.
the color and
A skin.
and vaguely the shape, you know.
With like a mustard vein down the front.
Yeah, it's a veiny. It's a freaking veiny,
Yeah, this is
Jewish-
appropriate.
very Jewish hot dog.
Is it time to cancel Oscar Mayer for this phallic
Oh yeah.
popsicle?
Oscar Mayer, we're just here to remind you that the patriarchy still fucking exists, bitch. We're still here.
You need consent to eat one of these things.
Each box comes with like 12 consent forms.
Yeah.
Your daughter has friends over and you like fucking hiding them. Like, no one's eating this shit in my house.
Yeah. You're too young for the Oscar Mayer
Yeah.
cold dogs.
Alyssa, I fucking told you I could get into major trouble.
What are you, a slut?
What's next? Whipped cream?
Yeah. Next I know you're going to be buying whipped cream
Yeah.
illegally.
Whipped cream for your sundaes.
Speaking of wieners, man shocks doctor after developing swollen head after a day at the beach.
Well, there's a feller with some good ideas.
The doctors say we've never encountered such a case before. After excluding the cause of localized edema in the body, don't know what that is, I'm not a doctor, we decided that the swelling on the forehead of the patient was a head edema.
Head edema.
They are caused by expanding blood vessels brought on by high temperatures, according to the University of Michigan. So this trans man's head
Is that a trans person?
I don't know if he's not trans.
Something about that face
Yeah,
tells me he's either one of the village people.
it's the
Like
beard.
he has a
It's the beard.
yeah.
The beard was made by testosterone taken later in life.
Yeah.
Because it's light. It's like light hair. It's not hair that you've been shaving since you were like,
Yeah.
13 or 14
Yeah.
or 15. Whenever you start shaving.
Yeah.
It's hair that came in after you were like 25, started taking testosterone, and then it's like your head hair.
Yeah.
It's all soft and like perfect.
Right.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's how you
sure
can tell
is.
a trans beard.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And that mustache?
And that's science.
That mustache serves a purpose other than fashion, my friend. That is a butthole tickler. And you know who grows butthole ticklers? Someone who knows what it feels like to get their butthole tickled, and they grow it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, a day at the beach, this person comes with this their head.
Yeah.
I'd freak out if that happened to me.
If your head fucking swelled to like twice the size.
Yeah, they're like way too calm in this. Also, how do we know it's not related to the vaccines?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Did we ask if this person had been boosted or vaccinated? Is that a question that we ask when people come in with things that literally the emergency medicine specialists say, we have never encountered such a case before?
Never seen a case like this
Okay,
before.
so then what questions are we asking as far as how did this happen? You were at the beach. Have you ever gone to the beach before? Yes. Have you ever been in the sun before? Yes. Have you been in the sun at the beach before?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Has this ever happened? No. Okay. It's gotta be from the heat. It's gotta be from the heat.
Yeah. If you're a doctor and you have no idea what the fuck, does a part of you go, fuck it, let's poke it, see if anything comes out?
I'm sure that's one of the first things they did.
Oh, you think they just fucking poked his forehead?
They brought him in and they were like,
Nothing's
well, at
coming
least with
out.
their fingers. They were like,
Oh, no, I mean like with a needle.
well, it depends. You got to start with your finger, and then if it's like hard, then you don't do the needle. But if it's a little bit soft, you think there's some fluid.
Yeah.
There's some fluid in there.
Yeah.
We could drain that.
Either way.
That's one of my biggest fears is going to the doctor with something and then being like, I've never seen something like this. You
Yeah.
know? That's like, then you know.
Yeah.
Well, if this doesn't kill me, then I'm stuck with it
Yeah.
until I die, probably. You
Right.
know?
And you know when the doctors give you the pause after your question that whatever they're about to say fucking sucks and they're trying to figure out how to say it. So if you're like, so do we have any answers? And they go, and they just go, then you're fucked. Like it doesn't matter what they say after that.
Yeah, they do one of these like the ask me.
So how did my test results come back? Did we get any answers? Shit.
You know, I don't want to say that I've never seen something like this before, but
I haven't ever not seen anything.
But I haven't ever seen something like this before.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean there's not an answer here, right?
Right.
Listen, I'm in a Facebook group with other doctors, and I threw it out to them.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're really good doctors.
Yeah, one of my friends said that he's had somebody who it wasn't exactly
similar.
It wasn't exactly this.
Similar.
But he thinks that it could be related.
Look, we have no idea what this is. I'm going to be honest. We have no clue. I called my professor and we had a back and forth.
I haven't talked
He
to him
has no clue.
since med school.
I showed it to the janitor.
If anything swells up to that size, I'm freaking out.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Like maybe an ankle, I roll an ankle, it swells up, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's
I'm fine. Any other part of my body swells up
like that,
like
twice the size
or more. That's like 3 or 4 times at least.
Yeah, for sure.
That's like 3, 4, 5 times max,
Yeah. That's
I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
Your nose just
Yeah. What would you rather have, this or the like Viagra boner for more than 4 hours?
This. Cuz they got to drain that with a needle after 4 hours.
Oh yeah, give me this shit.
Pass.
Yeah.
You could stick a needle in my forehead, drain that.
I'd rather you stick a needle right through my eye
yeah.
than drain my wiener.
Yeah. Pass.
Pass. Pass.
Not to mention then you that would be very imagine being in the emergency room in a bed with a doctor, some nurses, because it's never just one person.
And you're as hard as possible, so they know how big it can get.
Not only are you as hard as possible, your penis is out because they gotta do work on it.
Yeah.
So you're just like fully erect in the hospital.
Yeah. If one of you pieces of shit snickers or laughs or fucking winks.
With at least 3, 4 people in the room.
Yeah.
And they got to drain it with a needle. And you just got to be out. Dick out.
Dick hard.
Hard. And they're about to handle it for you.
Do you come?
They got the... yeah. Do the glove. Right? And... they're handling it with like 2 fingers.
Oh.
They're not using full grip,
Like they better. They better.
And nurse, can I get the syringe? Can you hold
Doc, I'm a customer. Will you please put all 4 of your fingers on?
And then he's like, nurse, go ahead and hold the shaft.
The shaft?
While he gets the syringe ready.
Yeah.
And then he's like, is it numb? He gives it a little flick.
Gives it a tap.
Is it numb? You're like, don't feel a thing.
Oh my goodness.
Drain the blood. And the nurse who's holding it, just like, it goes soft in her hand.
Oh, man.
There's no recovering from that.
Would you rather go soft in a female nurse's hand or a male nurse's hand?
It's not good either way.
No, but I mean, pick your poison.
Probably female, if I'm being honest. If my penis is being handled by anybody, it's by a female.
Not me, man.
Period.
Not me. Not progressive Nate.
I'm not going to the doctor
I want
to have
a man. Look. I think that's so gay to go limp in a female's hand. Dude,
I think it's gay to have a man handling your penis.
Yeah, but it went limp. It went limp, dude. I'm not gay.
Before that, it was hard as a rock.
Hard as a rock, and then he touched it, and I went limp. I went limp
with medical intervention.
Well,
that's got a really
technicalities.
Psychologically,
yeah, you can make a technical argument.
Psychologically, that's got to mess you up a little bit. I would any situation, I would prefer it to be a female.
Yeah, but what if
maybe that's just because I'm straight and as an arrow. Maybe that's why.
Dude, what the?
Because you know how sexuality is a spectrum. So you got the super gay over here, right? And over here,
The super
the super straight.
super duper straight.
And if you believe sexuality is a spectrum, then you got to, if you respect the super gay, you got to admit and respect the super straight.
The super
Because
super
if it's a spectrum, then it exists, right? And so
Like the
where do
rainbow.
you fall on the spectrum? I feel like I land closer to the super straight, so that like even in a medical scenario where a nurse needs to hold my penis while a doctor drains the blood,
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer it to be a female nurse.
Yeah. But you said almost super straight. So still a little gay.
Yeah, but not gay enough.
Anything before, even a sliver before super straight is still a little gay. That's why the
Yeah, but
spectrum
not gay
doesn't
enough
work.
to let a man handle my penis.
But sometimes you don't
Like
have
I don't mind
an
if
option.
a man sees my penis. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want him
He
to.
can be in the room,
What if?
but whoever's doing the holding while they're doing the draining,
Uh-huh.
it's a female.
Okay, let me ask you this.
And if not, I'll hold it.
Let me ask you this. No, I'll hold it. Thank you. You rip your cock away from the nurse. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, because you can't feel it, so you're just like, mine. Like you're shifting. But like, okay, here's a scenario. Let me switch it up, and then I want to hear your answer. What if the female looks exactly like a man, and the male is like a super hot trans person?
Nah,
Nah, what? Which one?
biological.
Are you going with biology on
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, sir,
And that's just again because I'm so.
I want your female
Because I'm
knuckles
so,
all over.
so
my-
straight.
You and your dusty knuckles. Get over here and grab this, sucker.
And again, that's just because I'm so straight.
Yeah. Very.
I can't help it. I didn't choose to be this way. Okay? The Lord made me this way.
Yeah. Lord didn't screw up here.
So let's not be judgmental. Okay?
Yeah, so stop judging.
Let's accept people for their
Straightness.
sexual preferences. All right. Well, moving on from this dickhead. Speaking of medical emergencies,
Mm-hmm.
this bitch. No.
This faker.
Yeah. Yeah. She is allergic to gravity and spends 23 hours a day in bed.
Okay.
And I know what you're thinking. It's not real.
Yeah.
It's fake. She's faking. She wants attention.
There's no way
And
that
you-
anyone can be allergic
To gravity.
to gravity.
And you would be correct.
What, are you allergic to wind too?
But let's see why she thinks she's allergic to gravity.
Allergic to gravity.
So she used to be in the Air Force, right?
Yeah.
All right. She used to be in the Air Force.
She was an aviation mechanic in the Air Force.
And she was discharged
Ew.
because she couldn't stand up without feeling sick and throwing up. And then she went to the doctors, and
She has POTS, guys. She has POTS.
so in 2018 she was medically discharged from the military due to a mystery illness. And then in 2022 she was unable to keep food down, so that's 4 years later, and was projectile vomiting on a regular basis.
So she couldn't eat any food?
I'd throw up so much my heart would start having prolonged QT intervals.
I don't know what that means.
Me
Quiet
neither.
time?
Yeah.
Like,
And I'd be
heart went night-night for a minute.
in the hospital on cardiac monitoring.
The mechanic revealed.
A cardiologist subsequently theorized that Johnson might have POTS and suggested that she undergo a tilt test during which the patient is secured to a table while laying down. The table is slowly tilted upright with the doctors monitoring heart rate, blood pressure, and oxygen, blah, blah, blah. So, in February, she was diagnosed
There she is, all diagnosed.
with a syndrome.
Look at her being all diagnosed.
I can't stand for longer than 3 minutes without feeling faint, being sick, or passing out. I feel much better if I'm lying down in the bed
Me
all
too.
day. Correct. Yeah, we all.
Yeah, me
do.
too.
Yeah. If we could all lay down in bed all day, we would all feel a lot better.
Fuck. How do I make up an illness? Like, I just need to lay on my couch and order Amazon and DoorDash.
So the headline says she's allergic to gravity, but the article says it's POTS, which is the syndrome or whatever she has.
So
which makes her.
There's a syndrome where she stands up.
And it has a name, but for some reason, the article's saying she's allergic to gravity.
This woman, this witch.
This is salacious.
Yeah. Yeah. Drones are getting shot out of the sky in Taiwan. Chinese drones, like aggressive act of war. Shit is still popping off in Russia and Ukraine. We're like, oh, this girl's allergic to gravity.
Yeah. But she's
must be
not really.
aware.
She's actually just has a syndrome that's diagnosable.
Yeah.
And we diagnosed her with it. But for the headline, let's say she's allergic to gravity.
Dude, that has to be so fucking. It's so funny to do. To be like, oh,
So work for the media and come up with this type of stuff.
after you interviewed the girl, you're
It's
like,
ridiculous.
you're like, hey, and you learn about her disability and like how it's really torn up her marriage and her life.
Yeah.
And you're like, she's allergic to gravity.
Yeah.
Like,
You just like minimize it.
Yeah.
Minimize it by making like a little joke about it.
this faker thinks she's allergic to gravity.
Yeah.
No, my
actually
blood
has a
pressure is so
condition.
low.
She has a condition that makes her basically like she was allergic to gravity. If you were allergic to gravity, you wouldn't be able to lay down either.
Yeah,
You don't You don't leave gravity because you're laying down.
I
If
have to
anything, you
float.
feel more of the effects of gravity.
Yeah, because you're flat.
Yeah, it's pushing on all your body evenly versus like, I don't know how gravity works actually.
Yeah, I was.
I don't think anybody knows how gravity works.
Yeah, I'm allergic to gravity and spend 23 hours a day in bed.
Yeah,
But
like-
she said it though.
yeah, but and also like if there's
She probably said it as a joke. I'm allergic to gravity.
Yeah,
and they're like, this lady thinks she's allergic to gravity.
No.
What a stupid idiot.
no, they're like perfect.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah, love it. What else?
Yeah.
What else?
Tell me about this
Yeah.
anti-gravity
Yeah.
allergy. Yeah.
Is there a treatment for it?
Send her ass to fucking space. I feel like that's the only way you're going to be all right. Right?
I feel like I could fake being a doctor for quite a while.
Oh, yeah, for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like, because, you tell the symptoms to the nurse before you even get in there, right?
Yeah.
Before the doctor even shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor's in his office. What
was it again?
List those symptoms one more time.
Ooh, shit. It's either gout or lupus.
Okay.
Gout or lupus?
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. And then they go into the room.
Sir,
with
you have lupus.
Yeah. And then they go into the room with the patient.
Yeah.
And it's just like exactly what I Googled.
Yeah.
That's what going to the doctor is these days. The only reason
That's true.
I need a doctor is to write a prescription.
Yeah.
Because I've always figured it out before I even went in.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
all-
I have too.
What are this?
Yeah.
List those symptoms one more time.
I've never not known what I've had. I've always gone in going, this is what I have.
Gravity allergy.
And this is what I'd like for
it. Exactly. You just go there to be like, can I get some antibiotics because
Depressants. Let's be for real.
Adderall?
Anti-something.
Yeah.
Methadone.
Because ADD or whatever.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
that's how I asked for it from my doctor. Because
Or whatever.
ADD or whatever. Whatever you guys give it for, I got that.
I got that thing.
And I need some
Or
Adderall.
Just give me. It will get ugly. And I won't pay my copay.
Does it go away? POTS syndrome may spontaneously lessen or disappear for a long time. They may come back just as unexpectedly. The absence of the syndrome does not necessarily mean that the cause of POTS is gone as well. So even if you get healed, you might be screwed later on in life. She's married.
Yeah, that's got to be a tough go.
She was probably married before she got this, right?
Yeah.
You don't meet a new person and get married when you're in bed for 23 hours a day.
No.
Also, what's she doing for that hour?
Yeah.
But that's gotta be rough on a relationship.
She said she doesn't brush her teeth for weeks on end.
That's because her husband has to do it for her, probably.
So you think they got in a week-long argument?
Yeah,
he was like, fuck you.
Do the mouthwash. You can do the mouthwash by yourself.
Yeah. So I'm sick of brushing 2 sets of teeth every fucking
That would
day.
be tough. Imagine your wife was in bed for 23 hours a day and you had to take care of her.
I'm out. I'm out at diagnosis.
Divorce. Yeah.
Like, wait, what's POTS? Yeah, I can't do this. I can't do this. No one's going to blame me.
It just comes and goes whenever, like it decides.
Yeah, it decides.
Yeah.
That's the last shit
out.
I need. Yeah, I'm done.
I got things to do.
I got a life to live. I'm not gonna. No, of course not. Of course. Yes, I love her. But as a friend now.
Loved her?
Yeah. Of course I loved her. We had a great thing going.
I'm happy that she's finally diagnosed with the correct thing instead of thinking, I'm allergic to gravity.
Some witchcraft.
The doctor's like, actually, you got POTS.
Calm down, you have POTS.
Not allergic to gravity.
Also,
she told
not allergic
everybody
to nuts.
up until that diagnosis, I think I'm allergic to gravity.
Yeah.
Just sitting up.
All this gravity.
I gotta lay down.
Yeah.
She's just like,
I gotta lay down. Shit's getting heavy.
guys, I don't know how you do it. I gotta lay down.
And also,
I'm allergic to gravity.
honey, get me my ice cream.
Honey, give me my gravity blanket.
Yeah, give me my weighted blanket. It's the only thing that makes me feel safe, Norm.
But I lay on top of it. That way I have a little bit of gravity underneath me.
Yeah, I have some gravity under me, like a heavier gravity.
Like it counteracts.
What does she sleep on? Fucking magnets? Like she has a whole bed of refrigerator magnets.
Yeah.
And then on her ceiling, she's just fucking. Are you running the microwave? I can feel it.
Yeah. I said no, Will, I'm home.
Yeah. Just screaming.
From the bed.
Yeah. From the bedroom.
Poor guy.
Do you think the first week he took away the bell? You know the bell.
Yeah.
Okay, it's anti-gravity. It's not like you.
Yeah. He's like, well, I didn't know this was going to be a long-term type of situation where you're sleeping 23 hours a day indefinitely until Potts decides to just leave you.
Until the end of fucking time or whenever Potts decides to leave you.
Until you can no longer be dishonorably discharged from the military and this excuse is over.
Yeah. Right.
She's just faking it every time she stands up. She's like, hang on. I don't know what it. And the doctors are like, we've asked her every question and we have no idea what this could be.
We're stumped.
Yeah. Because it does say that. It said the doctors were shocked. They didn't know the doctors didn't know what she had.
Here's what makes me lose faith in doctors, right? Is that they're like, we have no idea what she has. But you and I, two pretty average guys, sitting here reading this article.
Slightly above average.
A little below average, so perfectly average. As much under I am, you are above. We're reading this story, and it's just been a short article.
Yeah.
And I think we solved the mystery.
Yeah.
She's faking it. She's faking it.
She had no other way to get out of the army. That's the thing about joining the army. Once you get into the army, the only way out is to do your time or you are shamed and discharged for being a puss. And that's literally it.
So.
They send someone to your house to like yank your badge off and say, pussy.
pussy,
you couldn't hang.
you're done.
You couldn't hang in Afghanistan.
Couldn't chill in Iraq.
You came back with PTSD, started doing drugs, couldn't fulfill the last 4 years of your contract or whatever.
Puss.
For free college.
Yeah.
Weak.
Fucking weak, dude.
You know, so if the threat is
We all saw our friends die.
if the threat
Quit whining.
If the threat is shame and dishonorable discharge, and the only way is to act like you have vertigo or POTS or you're allergic to gravity, I mean, I get
Wild.
it. I get it.
Wild. That's the kid who doesn't care if you believe his
Neither
excuse.
of us were in the military.
No. Not even close.
But if you were, had you been drafted,
Yeah.
would you
Drafted?
Would you have faked something like this? What's the move? Break your own leg.
Mm-hmm. I would put a cock ring on and take a Viagra and hope they have to drain the blood from my penis and I can't go to war.
You wouldn't fake POTS? You wouldn't act like, look up the symptoms of something that you don't really know.
Crazy.
But it's really mild, like, oh, if I act like I'm dizzy, they can't test for it. And then just play that up until they're like, oh, he can't go. He said he's allergic to gravity. It's really POTS, but.
Yeah, I would definitely. I don't think I'm that smart. I would do something stupid and just get caught.
Yeah. You wouldn't try to get. You would.
I would
still try to get out.
Yeah, I would try and get out, but they'd be like,
So that's all Lindsey Johnson's doing. Just getting out.
Yeah, she's a woman.
It's like once you're in the army and you realize what you signed up for, and then you start to regret it. The only way out is to be dishonorably discharged or come up with some sort of reason why you're not qualified for duty.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like too many G forces.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She pulled too many G forces.
Her dream ever since she was a little girl was to become a fighter pilot. She got into that spinny centrifuge machine one time and was like, "Fuck this."
And yeah, she's like, I can't even stand up without puking.
Ever since then, she's like, how do I get the fuck out of my nightmare?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like nausea, the one thing I can't fly a plane with. Like, that's the one thing. Like, I get motion sick whenever I'm in the plane.
Every fucking time.
I can't help it.
This was the
So what?
dumbest idea.
So what? Then what should I do? I'm out? Oh, sorry. This was a dream.
I'm in bed.
This was a dream.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a horrible nightmare I'm living now.
But just normally discharge, right? Just normal discharge?
Not dishonorable?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm allergic to gravity. It's like you could have stopped there, but then she went on to say,
yeah.
It's probably because I'm allergic to gravity.
Probably because I'm allergic to gravity.
Okay, so this last clip here is
let's make fun of some women.
Nate's idea because he thinks that men are superior to women. Me, on the other hand, I support women in their endeavors, whether they lose or win. Okay. So let's watch this clip.
Misrepresenting my view.
So this is the last leg, and Poland or whoever those girls are get there first.
Right.
Hand it off to the third leg, the last leg.
The anchor.
And it's all men except for that one girl who got the head start.
Yep.
And then
the progressive country put the female as the anchor.
Do you think that they had a male on their team?
Yeah. Oh, for sure, because she was in the mix. She was in
That's
the
why
mix.
they were ahead.
She was number one. They were number one because they put all their men up front.
Yeah.
Most likely. And they're fastest.
And now she's getting passed.
And now she's getting passed by every single runner on the track. Every one of them.
Yeah.
And it is hilarious.
Yeah, to come in to be first place.
As USA won.
To be first place at the last part of the relay, and then to come in last place Everybody on your team hates you, for sure.
But they also knew. Like, you can look up times, we're not going to fucking win. Here's what we need to do, guys.
You think?
We are going to run our fucking life into this race. And they did. And then she just fucking blew it.
Yeah.
But they knew.
They're
so
like-
they were like,
As soon as they gave it to her, they're like, yes, we got the head start. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we needed. That's what we needed. That's what we planned for. We're like, okay, we're going to get it to her last. But by then, we're going to be so far ahead of everybody. This video looks like she's standing still.
Yeah.
He's passing her at least 10 miles an hour faster than she's going, based on if they were both cars, because visually, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
how I just judge speed. I'm like, okay, they're going about 5, 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's fucking smoked her. Do you feel bad if you're a dude runner? Do you think any of them slowed down?
No.
I mean, you have to beat her,
The
right?
goal is to win.
But if you're a dude,
Why would you feel bad?
I mean, because you're beating a girl,
Yeah, but it looks like that all these teams had.
but you kind of
girls.
have to because you can't lose to a girl.
But it's a relay race, which means there's a mix. The girls ran before,
Yeah.
But again, I believe that females can be. No, I don't. I can't,
No, I'd love to.
I can't say
I'd love
it.
to hear this. I can't. I just can't bring myself to say it.
I believe that she could have, had she wanted to, beat these guys, even with the head start. She lost, even with the head start.
Do you think there's an Olympic competitor in sprinting, female, that could meet or even beat a male Olympic sprinter?
No, but that's not the point. The point is she had the opportunity to.
She did. She had the opportunity of, like, have you ever heard someone go, if you could get in the ring with Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She had the opportunity. She took it.
Still got
Lost horribly.
Still got knocked out.
Really, really embarrassing.
But yeah.
And yet there's people who know this shit is a reality.
But here's the other side of it. Maybe, what country are they from? Poland?
I think so.
Maybe
My people.
their team, if at the end she finishes, they all surround her. They go, woo! And they're like, wasn't that so much fun? And everyone's like,
Yeah.
that was so fun. And that was the point. Like,
To have fun.
yeah.
Not to compete.
It doesn't matter if we won or not.
We try hard.
Did you have fun? Then that's what matters.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran as hard as I could until it felt like my heart would explode.
Yeah.
Fun.
Got passed.
So fun.
Got passed by everyone at the last second. Even the last guy
Yeah.
who was just like almost didn't make it, but then did make it.
Lots of fun.
Yep.
So much fun coming in dead last when we were first by a lot, by quite a margin.
Then
And
that's what matters.
now we came in dead last, and that's fun.
Sure, the winners will have fun going on to nationals.
Yeah.
You know?
Competing in world.
Yeah, exactly. But while we were here in this moment, no one can take this away from us.
No one can take our fun away. And how much fun we had.
And we're stopping by McDonald's on the way home.
On the way home. And guess what? Everyone's getting shakes.
Yeah.
You can get a shake.
Yeah, that's like, yeah.
I checked the budget. We can't get shakes. There's no money in this budget. Turns out people don't want to pay to see losers.
We actually still owe the stadium.
Yeah.
It's no surprise, that she lost.
Even in Poland, you couldn't find four black dudes.
No.
No?
Poland?
Four?
From where?
Anywhere. I mean, it doesn't matter.
They'd have to import them. That's illegal.
We did it.
That's illegal.
I mean,
Do you think that they've won a race with this setup?
No.
That's why they ran it like this?
I think they have the fastest times for the last place team in every race.
Yeah.
They have 4 of the fastest times.
But they also
Or
had
3, whatever it is.
But they also had the most fun.
Oh, yeah. Second to none in fun. Poland. Second to none in fun.
You can large size your meal when we drive through McDonald's.
Promise. But none of us are getting paid.
Yeah. Dinner is your
On
payment.
me.
Yeah. We said we provide transportation and dinner.
Yeah.
I mean, the guys on that team must be pissed.
Have to be.
Like,
that's literally like,
because Karen's the team captain, you know, and
yeah.
she's the one who gets to make final call on who, the order.
Yeah.
This is the order. They tried to fight her on it.
Yeah.
And she just called him sexist. And so they were like, fine.
Fine. Fuck it. Put her in the back.
All right. We're going to lose, but okay.
Yeah. Do what you want, fucker.
I'm not sexist. You know, I'm a realist. Can't help it.
Yeah. We're going to lose, coach. Bad.
But we're going to have fun.
That's not the point.
All right. This next subject, I want to know how you feel about it, because I feel like you are going to be on the side that everyone's going to hate you for.
Okay.
Missouri School District announces the return of corporal punishment for students through paddle use.
Paddle me.
Is that...
Gonna paddle you.
How do you feel about this?
What do you mean? I'm not in favor of spanking kids.
With paddles?
If I don't... Yeah.
But what if they're naughty? And you have to use the word naughty.
Yeah. Look,
Go to the principal, you're being naughty.
Get the fuck to the principal, you're being
And
naughty.
as soon as you walk into the principal's office, he's like, were you being naughty?
Yeah, he buttons his shirt back up.
Like, get over here, you naughty boy.
Come on over.
Yeah, so they're
Dirty little sailor.
Cassville Public Schools, a small district in the southwest corner of the state, announced the policy change while heading into the new school year in a letter sent to parents. How is that even allowed to be passed? There's not laws. Like, when we transitioned out of spanking kids in public schools, was there not like a reason or like a document we signed where like, we no longer will spank kids in public schools?
Right.
Or was it just like, all right, let's just stop doing it for a little while?
Look, guys, this is getting out of hand.
And then nothing got like documented, and now they're like, let's bring it back.
Let's bring it back, guys. No, I think
So I really want to hit some of these kids.
I really want to beat the shit out of some of these bastards. And look, I bet you some of the kids deserve spankings, maybe. Whatever your views on that are. But you don't announce you're doing it. You fucking punch them and then deny it, right? You find a place in the school where there's no cameras or no one can see you, and you fucking punch that fucking kid. They're a bad kid. Who's going to believe them? You have to make sure they're a bad kid. You can't just go punching kids.
Well, if they're bad kids, then their parents probably already don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. And they're not going to believe them when they go, Mr. Garcia punched me in the shoulder. And they're like, haha, he fell on the way to the principal's office. He was cussing today. You were cussing? Then that's what that's going to be about. Just do that. But bringing paddles is perverted.
The picture of this guy holding the paddle makes it seem like he is excited for this. He's like, I cannot wait for the school year this year.
Woo! He's twirling it.
Yeah. Swinging it like a baton.
Yeah. Flipping it out like they used to do, the cops used
Holding
to do.
it on his shoulder, walking the hallways, looking at kids.
Flinching at him.
Yeah.
Bitch. Like whispering under his fucking breath. No, I'll tell you what this is. This is my assumption as a Sigma male.
Okay.
The entire states of United in America has had a very left social scene for the last while, right? There's a lot of people getting tired of it.
And in education.
Yeah. A lot of things going on.
Critical race theory.
Yeah. Crazy story times.
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
Trains.
Trans story.
Train
Or
station.
what is it?
Thomas the Train?
No, what is it?
Trans story. Drag queen story
Drag
time.
queen story time.
Yeah. Which sounds fucking boring anyway.
And critical race theory.
Yeah. Critical race theory.
Which I don't know anything about, but
it's
people
retarded.
tell me they're teaching it in school.
but people say they're doing it.
And so you think this is the conservative response of the pendulum
for
swinging?
sure. They're like, you know what? We're going to... And you're like, no, this isn't it.
You're going to teach our kids to like black people?
Yeah.
We're going to hit them.
We're going to beat them.
I don't understand how this won't be immediately viewed as abuse by the first person it happens to.
Yeah. Oh,
or is everybody in Missouri just like a pervert who like is like, hey, stranger, authority person at our school, go ahead and hit our kids if you think that they're out of line. Don't worry about it.
Not a biggie. We know what kind of a knucklehead Timmy can be.
Was it in the name of Jesus?
Yeah.
Were they sinning? Then it's totally okay because we hate sin. In this family, we hate sin.
Almost as much as we hate blacks.
Like, if you think this is going to stop these kids from having sex with their sisters and brothers when they grow up, I don't know what goes on in Missouri, but based on the paddle usage, I'm going to assume some crazy stuff happens in Missouri.
Yeah, you can't spank the paddle out of the girl.
We got to get our kids disciplined. This incest issue has gone too far in our community.
Too far.
The Cassville public school system is done putting up with it.
We're putting our foot down.
Yeah.
Whip hits, not in our town.
Yeah.
Bring in the paddles. And also,
do they have their
This
own...
guy's smelling that thing as soon as the bell rings. He smells the paddle at the end of the day.
At the board meeting, this guy, or the school board meeting, this guy stands up, proposes or announces that the paddle's coming back with this smile on his face.
We're beating them.
Like, what happened at the school board meeting where this... I want to... all these school board meetings are recorded.
Yeah.
We got to find the one where they decided...
Yeah.
By the way, we're bringing back paddling.
This guy, my hunch says this guy made this decision on like a split decision after an argument.
It's an executive order.
Well, not only that, we're bringing back spankings.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to keep talking, Ron? You want to keep... You know what? Yeah, you know what? We are still charging for overdue library books. And you know what else? We're going to start to spank them.
That's it. With the gavel, this guy heads up everyone's yelling, that's it.
Yeah, that's all for today, folks.
We're bringing the paddle back.
Yeah.
Now what? You
now
got something to say, Becky?
Anyone else want to?
You got something to say?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Starting this year, we will be spanking your kids.
Yeah.
It's coming in an email too. So check your spam because sometimes it falls into the spam. It feels like...
But that's also a charcuterie board. They need holes in that if it's going to be a spanking paddle.
They just use cheese boards as their paddles at this point.
Yep.
Let's be honest. They're either got to use a cheese board or they got to go to a sex shop. That's the only place you're going to get a paddle.
Yeah. Where do they order these from?
They're like, we can't go to the sex shop because that's crossing the line. But let's just get some charcuterie board, a nice cheese plate type of situation.
Bring your own paddle.
I wonder if there's like rules as far as like
how
pressure, how hard you're allowed to swing.
Nope. You can line up like you're in the MLB.
I feel like the ruler
trying to swing for a fastball.
Yeah. The ruler on the hands would be even more like tolerable
than a paddle.
I'd rather get that than spanked in front of my whole class.
Oh, dude, spank me. I'm calling you daddy.
Just like,
in front of the whole class. I'll moan. What would you do if a teacher spanked you? What if you had to stay after class?
I would slap the teacher in the face immediately. Probably backhand too.
What do you get for... Yeah, what happens if a kid retaliates and kicks a teacher in the nuts?
The rest of the nation is like...
You tried to hit him with a board.
Deserves it. And then the people here at the school board meeting, they suspend the kid.
Yeah. There can be no minorities in this school district because we can't have white teachers
spanking black kids,
beating black kids.
Yeah.
In front of
other kids, anybody. Yeah.
That could be a bit problematic in Missouri.
Yeah. This is not going to...
Do you think they brought it back as a joke?
No, this is real.
Like, how is this teacher taking a picture? She's lifting a girl's shirt up, dude. For real, though. Like, for real.
That's what I'm saying. How is this even a thing? At this point in human history, it's only getting brought back for the most pervy, creepy reason. You know, like...
Or as a response
it's not
to...
like, listen, we tried referrals, we tried demerits, we tried timeouts, we tried suspension, we tried expulsion, we've tried it all.
Yeah.
And
they keep coming back with guns.
Nothing's working for these kids. We want them to learn these lessons, but how? Make America great again. Leave it to Beaver.
Yeah.
Leave it to Beaver days. We got to, discipline the way they used to.
Yeah, man. I don't know, because I don't think... It's funny how school has devolved. Isn't it weird? Like...
Yeah, school's a joke.
Yeah, they're bringing back shit. Like, they're slowly just bringing shit in that doesn't work anymore. And it's like the worst thing. Like, you look at any other institution, like a private institution, this thing would be ran into the fucking ground if it was like a corporation.
Right.
No one's paying money for this.
Yeah.
You pay tuition so your kid can get his ass kicked in front of his friends by an adult?
I heard someone say...
because he misgendered your cat? Your class cat?
Yeah. I heard someone say, remember when your teacher said... It's not like you're going to be walking around with a calculator in your pocket.
Yeah.
Like when you did a math test and you
fucking wrong, Mr. Dahlstrom.
Show your work. It's not like you're going to be walking around with a calculator in your pocket.
Yeah. Yeah. Turns out math isn't a fucking thing if you're an adult. Ever.
Yeah.
Like ever. Unless you're counting money.
Addition,
that doesn't count.
Subtraction.
Multiplication.
Percentages.
Fractions.
Not even really.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are all stupid. Teachers, we don't even need teachers anymore.
That's why,
we have fucking Google.
That's what I'm saying. We don't need doctors either.
No more doctors.
We have Google.
Let us write our own prescriptions.
That's all it is.
Like, let me go to the store and buy whatever the fuck I want. Like, who cares if you want something? If you have money for it, get your methadone.
If I Googled I need it, then I need it.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, spankings in school are wrong.
Yeah. And this
with that said,
this pervert principal needs to be investigated, I think. This whole school district needs to be investigated.
Yeah, that's crazy. This week's apology goes out to those poor little angels in the Missouri school district who are getting your heinies touched by your disgusting teachers. Look, Nate wants to give you some advice. That's never a good start to something. First bit of advice: if an adult that you don't know comes up to you and says, "I want to give you a bit of advice," it's a red flag. But I'm on YouTube, so here's my advice to you, little children, little lambs of God. Beyond mind your P's and Q's, you want to make yourself as invisible to your teachers as possible. I know it's frightening going to school because these perverts are showing up in their high heels and mustaches with whips and chains and spanking paddles, and they're looking for a target. Don't be that target. Do not hang out in crowds, okay? At lunchtime, don't get anything crazy. If they have hamburgers, you get ketchup and mustard. If you go for the relish, you're going to stand out. Not many people like relish, right? Leave in groups. Don't ever go to the bathroom at home. Shit at home, kids. Shit at home.